What is going on, guys? My name is Vexalien and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to get higher wall rides in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Before we get started, there's going to be two things that you're going to have to understand about wall rides if you've played the games before and you know how wall rides feel. For one, when grinding, there's going to be like the angle is pretty small compared to what it used to be. But it's not like that for when you're just normally trying to do a wall ride. That's why my normal wall ride was so much better. I was able to do it. And right there I wasn't. And two, speed matters. It actually does, because for one, you're gonna be most likely in a situation where you're gonna be in a manual, and you're gonna want to be able to wall ride, but you can't because you don't have enough speed. And so, right there I had enough, but you're gonna be basically at a complete stop, and you're not gonna be able to wall ride. And so, there's no spacewalks, so you're not able to do that. And so, just make sure to have speed. And so, now that I'm done explaining those two things, we can get started on actually wall riding. Now there's two ways that I like to do wall rides. There's one where I'm grinding and I'm at the edge and I just spam ollie basically while turning to the right or left, depending on what way the wall is facing, and then you'll be sent flying. And the second one is adding a wall plant to it. And wall planting, and then wall riding, and then doing a wally afterwards, you're able to get pretty high. Now add that with spamming up so you can get a wally plant, and then you'll be able to go even higher. I think it's pretty easy. But I think the only thing that people will probably have trouble on is actually doing the grind wall rides, because it's a pretty small window of air angle of when you can, like how you can wall ride or when you can wall ride. So it's gonna take probably a little bit of. There was someone running. So it's going to take a little bit of time before you can get them consistently. Even now, I can fail it pretty often. Not like as often as I used to be able to fail it, but it's I'm doing it pretty consistent compared to what I was doing earlier. Oh, also one thing for the wall rides to keep in mind is try going for the corners when wall planting, because if you go like that and then wall ride, you don't get the height that you want unless you're going towards the corner. I have nothing else to explain for this. I think it's actually pretty simple, and that you could learn this really easily and get consistent at it pretty easily. And yeah, my name is Vexalien, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.